Morning, you guys. Nope. It's 12:35. It's not morning. Just pranked you. Thought you were late for work. Hello, Chang Chua Boo. What's up? What'd you say, sweetie? Yeah, I'm so proud of you. What's going on, you guys? Just wait for a few people to jump in. And we'll get right into the business. Get right to business. So today's oh, Brady Linebaugh, what's up? It's 2:35 a.m. Oh man, that's early. What are you doing? Hello there, how's the family? What's up, Kim? Family's good. Witt's picking up groceries right now. Indy's right there watching some YouTube. Howdy, congrats on the pregnancy. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. Let's do this. Okay, I gotta start the vlog for today. Yeah, let's get it. I'm just gonna set you right up over here. And we gotta chat about some stuff. How's everybody doing? What did you guys all do on the weekend? Hi. Indy's saying hi. Hi, let's get it. Oh man, where are you? It's 2:35 a.m. Where are you? It's early. Ori Perez, what's up? Sewed handbags. Sorry, that's probably annoying when the finger gets in there. All right, it's in Singapore. I should have known that. I think we've talked about that. Singapore, that's awesome. Cool, guys. How was your weekend? Please make a vid about all the tools I need for leather craft. Yeah, that's definitely coming. Just wondering if you're exploring into what watch strap making. What, sweetie?
I'm watching you.
Yeah, she's watching YouTube. Just wondering if you're, oh yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, I don't know, maybe one day. I just got too much going on right now. It's just, there's always something else that can be made, always. I mean, leather is so versatile. You can do so many things. I have so many projects that I would love to work on, and I just can't do it. I just got it just to like keep up with orders and just any spare time that I have has to go into developing the new bags, and so it's just, I just don't, I mean, maybe watch straps, what? Maybe watch straps one day. Thanks for the recommendation though. I love it when people like slip in a little recommendation, because if I had one that was just coming in a lot and we were hearing lots of the same thing, then I would definitely do it. Jordan from Pine Top Brand, what's up, man? Did you start out doing this or did you have a day job? What was your exit plan? It's a good story, and I apologize if too many of you have heard this because I feel like I talk about it a lot. Do you want to sit with me? You gotta go potty? Oh no, I just started the live stream. I'll take you as soon as I'm done with this, okay? Okay, can you hold it for a little bit? Sorry, guys. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, my exit strategy. Yeah, I didn't have one. I got the boot. I was working at a company called Tamrac. They make like photography gear. They make camera bags. That's one of them. I still use it because it's a really capable, just versatile bag for photography stuff. And one day we'll have a leather one all dialed in, but for now I'm still using that one just to like hold all my gear. Take her to the bathroom. I know the problem is like if it was like in here I would just run and do it, but we gotta go clear into the house, and I would basically just have to start a new live stream. I can't make you sit here and wait for who knows how long. But yeah, she's fine. You can hold it, right, sweetie?
Yeah.
Do you need to go really bad?
Yeah.
You do? Maybe we'll go on the river. Okay, we're gonna make this quick. You guys stay with us. We got 47 people. Leave some comment in case new people come in and be like, hey, he's taking his daughter to the bathroom. We'll be back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo-hoo. Here we go. That was good timing. We're back. We're back. What's up? How's everyone doing today? Kim's keeping it live. Thanks, Kim. Pee break. We'll be here. I see no problem. Personally love watches and leather. Fun style strap. Really interesting. Use exotic leather. That's awesome. Just got an order. What, sweetie? Oh, cool. 2 Elsas? That's a lot of Elsa in one room. Oh no. It's just not going today. Oh man. I just had one of those like weird, it just like, I don't know what happened. All right, back from the potty break and I'm missing. Okay. Can you please do something with hair on hides? Yeah, I love that idea. I've thought about that a lot. I'd love to. What do you want? Like bags? What are you thinking? I think it'd be fun to try out one day. Just like something that we already make that I can just use our existing dyes for. It'd be a fun project. What sort of advice can you give someone who wants to sell to the American market and lives and makes leather goods in the UK? Ooh, I don't know if I'm the best one. I don't know if I'm the most qualified to give advice like that. Just because we, like our biggest Achilles heel is our international shipping. I don't know, it's really tough. It's really tough. We lose a lot of packages. We've had a lot of people say that the tracking shows delivered, but it never actually showed up to their doorstep, and we have no way of verifying whether that actually happened. People could be yanking our chain, but as a business, we have to always, give in and always send out another product. And so international has just cost us so much money. And I know you guys have talked about this with me before. I've had a lot of comments come in. One time I said this, they're like, please don't stop doing international. We'll be so bummed out. And I totally get that. I really do. It's just, it comes down to dollars and cents. If we are actually losing money with our international business, then, we have to make a smart decision. So I don't know. We're going to keep riding it out. We've been doing it for the last 5 years, and it's not like it's, we're not going to like make any changes in the near future. We're going to have to like really consider all of the options, but it's just tough. And so anyway, in the UK, I mean, that's the beauty of social media. You can reach anyone. So as far as just marketing the American market, I mean, use relevant hashtags, interacting communities, blogs, forums, Leathercraft subreddit. There's so many things you can get in there, interact, just, talk to as many people as you can. Just get in there. Just penetrate the market. But I'm not sure if you're asking about like actually marketing yourself or if you're asking about like the logistics of shipping and everything. Either way, I don't know if I'm the most qualified for that. What's up? Pumped to be here. What's up, Brendan? From Made Candles. Good to see you. Do a bag with a hair inlay. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Made a leather gun belt for someone at the gun club. Came out really great. How do I know what to charge them? It's a good question. Just, I've got a video called 5 Things You Need to Know in Order to Start Selling Leather Work. The title wasn't that long, but it's along those lines. But yeah, just add up all your material costs. So hardware, leather, everything that went into the product. And then you want to add into the cost the time it took you to make it. So if it took you 5 hours and you're comfortable with making $15 an hour, then make sure you add that into the actual cost, not your overall price, but the cost of the product. And then you're gonna take your cost and probably multiply it by either 1.5 times or 2, by 1.5 or 2. I usually go with 2. That gives you your wholesale margin. Once you're at your wholesale margin, you want to multiply it by 2 again to get your retail, because most retailers want at least 50% of a cut. So anyway, I hope that helps. It really depends on where you're selling it. You know, if you're just selling direct, just to friends and things like that, just figure out like a good, like how much cost went into it, how much your time's worth to you. Add a little margin in there just for growth, and you know, and you should be good to go. It's really tough though. Pricing is a hard thing. I'm not gonna lie. Where did you start advertising? Instagram. It was just straight Instagram all the time for me. I was at one point I was posting like 2 or 3 times a day. Everything I made, everything that, you know, process, everything, products, it all just went on Instagram. And let's see here. It was a good video. Thank you. Hey, good and creative people. What's up? David Lopez. Hello from Texas. Thanks for being here, you guys. We got 61 people. Not bad. Okay, I have a theme I wanted to talk about today. Don Gonzalez has a really good formula that he uses for charging. You can find it on his site. Cool. I'll have to look that up. I love Don's work. His tooling is just amazing. Do you use any special materials to hash out designs, such as use that thin children's craft foam? No, I mean, that'd be cool. It definitely wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to use something like that, but no, I have like kind of a stash of leather that I find every now and then for really cheap, like some mixed batch hides from Hide House and Smith & Edwards, that they'll just have random stuff laying around. I can get a hide for like 50 to 60 bucks. And so when if I'm testing something, I'll use that leather just to make sure it works. But hey, from Slovenia. Oh, Wit's back. Oh, she's got Subway. Yeah, I'm hungry. Are you hungry, Andy? Yeah, she's back. She's probably gonna go grab Wes. Man, I'm missing so much. I'm so scatterbrained right now. I'm so sorry about this. I'm just all over the place. Had a weird start. I don't have a good camera, but I have made a lot of small leather goods. How do I get myself out there? You don't need a camera. You can, I mean, you've got an iPhone, right? Or some smartphone, I would imagine. Like 90% of the world does these days, so I'm pretty safe to assume that, but use your iPhone. I get so much content with just my iPhone. It shoots in 1080 HD, so you can get killer videos, shoots in 240 frames per second, which means you can get killer slow-mo. You can produce really high quality content with just a phone, so make it happen. Don't wait for yourself to get a new camera in order to start getting good content. You can do it now. One day it'll make sense. You can go invest in a camera, but make it happen. I may be overthinking things, but how do you figure out dimensions for wallets? It's tough. It really just comes down to just start making stuff. You got to make it, and you may have a couple that don't turn out, and then you'll learn from it afterwards. Honestly, I remember like I think I've kind of got it down to a science now, and I'm not sure if I'd be able to like put a finger on it and describe it, but I made a lot of wallets in the beginning where the wallet was just barely too small and the cards just wouldn't fit, or maybe it was way too space that wasn't. So you'll just figure it out. Just start making. But you can get a pretty good idea. I mean, I always start my designs out with, you know, I draw out the exact dimensions of a credit card, and then I usually like draw out some dimensions of cash as well in Adobe Illustrator, and then I just start working around. I just work out from that. But the hard thing is like sometimes you'll get into like, you know, the different weights of leather, and depending on how many cards you want to put in, like, you know, there's a lot of variables. So you just gotta just start playing, start messing with leather. And don't be afraid to mess up. Like I think a lot of people, you know, assume that their first project has to come out perfect, high-end, like, you know, beautiful piece of work, but I really think that you need to put in some time, just cutting, stitching, ruining some stuff, starting again, just make it happen. She's over there. She looks like she's carrying stuff in, sweetie. She'll be in soon, okay? Oh man, I'm missing a bunch here. Sorry guys. What got you started on shooting daily vlogs? And how do you make it sustainable while balancing family time? This is such a good question, Brendan. And I bet you've got some good insight on that as well. Because Brendan, well, I don't know if you do daily anymore, do you? I think I saw that you started doing daily at one point. Honestly, I don't know if I can consider myself a true daily because I give myself the weekend off. And that's exactly why, just so I can get a little bit of balance with like family time. I think the vlogs actually cut into my work time more than it did family time. If anything, it might have given me a little more family time because I usually wake up and I sit on the couch out in the living room and edit my vlogs in the morning with the kids there and Wit, and you know, we're all kind of hanging together as opposed to coming out here and starting, start cutting into the leather. So, yeah, it definitely cut into my work time though. I don't usually get to like start working like stock and barrel work until about noon these days, just because the editing the vlog just cuts so much into the day. But it's so worth it. It's so rewarding, and it's not a sacrifice for the business because every time I post a video, it helps our business in some way. So it's all just working together, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm such a big fan of YouTube. I love this work. I love the video work. I love being able to like bring you into our process. It's fun, man. I'm loving it. Which social media outlet has given you the most interaction and ROI? Well, I have to give a lot of credit to Instagram just because I started posting there every day. That's basically, we built the business off Instagram. I have to give it that credit. But it started feeling like lately Instagram, I don't know if it's with algorithm changes or just the way the world is now, we seem to be really like desensitized. Content just, we just sit here like zombies at our screens and just swipe through, and maybe we'll double tap one and you just keep going. But you very rarely like engage with a post on Instagram like you do here on YouTube. And so I'm throwing it to YouTube. YouTube has been the best for like time investment and ROI. It always converts to sales every time we post a video. Yes, sweetie?
I love you.
I love you. Are you having fun watching YouTube? Do you want to come over here? You're not?
No. See?
Okay.
I want you.
Oh, yeah, that's YouTube.
Yeah.
But man, we need to do a video about like balancing work life and family life. There's just, oh wait, I was past that topic. I saw Brendan's comment and went back. Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, YouTube. YouTube's just a really good platform for us. I'm not saying it's for everybody. You have to be willing to like really put in the work. So much filming and editing time, but it's been really rewarding for us, and I love it. I've always been a big like YouTube fan though. I've been posting to YouTube since before I even started Stock and Barrel. I was doing like some daily vlogs at one point that were just total crap. I don't even know if they're still on YouTube, but anyway. Sorry, I don't know how to read the foreign stuff. Sorry, your vlogs are fun and upbeat. Thanks, Richard. I really appreciate that. Bags and wallets with hair on hides. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we'll do that. Nice. Made a live stream. What's up, Patrick? Glad you're here. How'd you learn editing? How did I learn that? Oh, you know what's cool is my high school had a class called video production, and it was very different. Like it wasn't even all digital yet. It was like when you filmed onto one of those little mini cassettes, and then you had to put it into the little VCR adapter thing, and it would rip it into Adobe Premiere, which is what I started learning on, but this was back in 2004, 2005. Yeah, somewhere around there. And anyway, I really got the bug then. I had a really cool teacher, and he just made video so fun, and me and my buddies started making videos down in like Moab at our jeeping trips, and we'd go camping and stuff like that. And so I've always been into posting videos. It's funny, like even before that, there was a notice on the news about Hill Air Force Base was gonna be flying a lot. And so anyway, that's happening all the time lately. What was I saying? Oh, so scatterbrained. Oh yeah, even back when I was a kid, like barely out of elementary school, like 6th, 7th grade. I remember posting, or not posting, but I would cut and edit videos that I made on, you know, a janky camera that was probably outdated even way back then. And then in like junior high and high school, I would get a lot of video with the little point and shoot digital camera that I had, and I would film a lot just hanging out. And I remember I moved away from my friends in high school, and it was like, it was such a bummer to me. But I remember like putting a compilation of a bunch of footage of us hanging out, and I like sent it all to them after I had moved. And then like months later, I moved back. So it was yeah. Anyway, it was just, I've always loved doing that kind of thing. Like I love documenting things. It's like one of my, I love watching documentaries. I care a lot more about what the content is than like the actual idea of documenting. But I just love it so much. Like having a camera with me at all times in my hand is like one of the most gratifying things. Like just knowing that you're gonna be able to document what's happening and hopefully capture like your feelings and your, you know, like what you were actually feeling in that moment. Not what was happening, but there's a Cody Wanner on YouTube has talked about this. You want to document the thing under the thing. And a lot of like full featured movie editors use this in their editing process, but you don't film what's happening. You don't film a family sitting there eating dinner at a table. You're filming what's happening underneath, like what they're talking about, what maybe there's drama, maybe there's love, maybe like you're filming what's underneath that thing. And so I don't know if that was the best example, but that's what I really love. Like when I'm filming these, I'm not just filming to show you that I'm sitting here working with leather. There's always something else going on. There's more going on. There's me trying to balance work life with family time, and there's me, you know, figuring out how to solve problems when we run into them and how to grow the business. And there's just, there's so much of what's going on underneath just the first picture you see. I don't know. How old are you? I'm 28, I think. Am I? Yeah, I'm 28. I'll be 29 next month. That's really cool. I agree. Storytelling aspect is what draws me to the video. Yeah, thank you. Like over the weekend, for example, I actually filmed a lot. We were with some family down in Salt Lake City. We went to dinner. We were shopping around. Like we got a lot of that footage, and it was actually really fun. Like good footage, but there was no storytelling aspect of it. There wasn't like you know, a setting up of the situation and then kind of like a climax and then a conclusion. Like there wasn't any of that. There wasn't like anything that we were learning out of it, or it was just kind of like a bunch of random shots of my kids running around at City Creek Mall. So I was like, I'm not gonna post it. We'll do a live stream instead. But you know, it's like, that's part of the challenge. I'm trying to figure that out. Like I want every video to have real substance and content in it that like either entertains you, encourages you, or educates you. Yeah. Like all of those factors can come into play in our videos. I think entertaining is probably a lot harder. I'm not really an entertainer. I don't see myself as an entertainer, but I try and make the videos like somewhat fun and not just, you know, I've seen a lot of videos where like guys will just have one stagnant camera just sitting on a workbench and all you see is their hands and there's like not even any talking. They'll just like input some subtitles and you just have to sit there for the hour-long video of them making a wallet and you're just like, I'm just kidding. I don't mean to offend anyone if you've done that. It's really hard. It's so hard to make like good quality entertaining content. It's just not easy. And so I totally get it. And I've made some doozies out there. That's why I'm trying to be really careful and like really curate what we put up and make sure that everything's like valuable and has some value to it. That's redundant. I just said that twice. Yeah, that's what got me engaged with your channel. Way more entertaining. Well, thank you, Patrick. Gosh, I appreciate that. You're the man. OMG, is that Parker from Ogden? OMG, we were like basically neighbors. OMG, I see you guys driving all the time. We shop Smiths too. OMG, dang girl here. Dude, is that true? Do you really see us? Because I'm going to be ticked if you do and you don't actually say hi. Dude, I would love to chat. I've been watching for you. You don't think I haven't. You're like one of the only Ogden people here that follows us. other than like some family and friends. I've been thinking of doing some type of leather business for a while, still trying to think of what to craft. I have made a few things. That's awesome. I love that. Get it dialed in. You got this. You'll figure it out. What's happening here? Nothing good. Lubbock 84. That's not our SB coin guy, is it? Okay, I really had a theme I wanted to talk about. What was my title of this? How do I look that up? I already forgot. Oh, what stops you from creating? Oh, hold on. I did see your wife driving on 12th last Wednesday. Hashtag not a creeper. Did see that one time at Smith's. I always keep an eye out too. I'm trying to remember. Did we talk at Smith's? I don't think we did. You better say hello next time. Yeah, if you ever want to try and stalk us, you pretty much just have to hang around 12th Street long enough. Like 12th Street, we're always on 12th Street. What stops me is the lack of money for crafting. Okay, that is a really good point. And that's exactly why I wanted to bring this up. What stops you from creating? And that part of that's leathercraft. Maybe it's like starting a YouTube channel to help promote your channel. You look like you're on a mission. Yeah, I was probably like picking my nose or something. You're like, oh man, I can't talk to this guy. Well, next time say hi, Michael. Let's hang. Yeah, so there are so many things that can get in the way, and sometimes it's just mental. I think sometimes we create things we put our own mental blockers in to stop us from doing something that could be really rewarding. And sometimes there are real things that actually stop us, like money, for instance. I'm in the exact same boat. I'm not putting up I'm not proposing this question to say, well, let me tell you how you need to be and how you're going to get this all figured out, because I've got it all figured out. I don't have it figured out. I am constantly trying to figure out ways I can create more, whether it's more video content, more engaging content, more products. Like I am so kind of stuck right now fulfilling order, like trying to build our stock and just going with our regular website orders, that I haven't been able to work more on that gosh dang camera bag that I'm so excited about. I've been wanting to make that for so long. And there's just so many blockers that come into play. So I just wanted to bring this up. I wanted to open the conversation. Like, what kind of things are stopping you from creating? And how can we like put our brains together and overcome that? And is it even something you really need to? Like, is it just, maybe creating is just a hobby for you. It's just something that you do on the side, because you're bored. So that's great. I mean, if that's the case, that's fine. I'm talking about the people who are just desperately looking for a chance to create something really, rewarding and self-gratifying, but are being stopped by it for some reason. What is that reason? And I think that if we are able to identify what the reason is, then we're going to have a lot more success, getting through it, getting over it, and just making it happen. So I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm like, gosh, every day I wake up, I go to bed, I think about what I did that day. I'm like, yeah, it was valuable. I did good stuff. Like I was filling orders, I was emailing, I got everything done I needed to today. But in the end, I didn't get to create. I don't know. I can't call her because she. How can we get a hold of her? Okay, I'm gonna send her a text. I forget. I can text on my computer. I don't know. I saw her. She had food, and then she hasn't come back out. So I'm gonna ask her. Okay. Yeah. So day in and day out, I think, okay, like I'm doing good things. I'm doing valuable things that I feel good about, but at the same time, the one thing that I've just been dying to create for years, I've put lots of work into it here and there, and then I kind of put it aside and I come back to it, and I want a good camera bag that I personally use myself every single day, something that just becomes a part of me, just a proper companion. And I've done a few iterations in the past, wasn't really happy with them, so I want to change some things. And then I want to actually produce it. I want to find the capital to build a full run of it, build 100 of them or 200 of them so that we can sell it to you. there's always something that's going to be blocking us from creating. We got to identify what that is. Oh, here she comes. She's got a whole bunch of stuff. I should go help her. Wait right there. I'm going to go help. What's this? Oh, that's just our one.
Hi, Indy.
We're live streaming, just so you know.
Hi.
It's live. Oh, yes! And she got me snacks. Snacks and lunch.
I have some inside. Come on. Let's go eat your lunch.
You guys are going inside? You don't want to hang out? They don't want to hang out with you.
I gotta go check on us.
Michael Aragon, he's a guy that follows us for a while, or has been for a while. He's messaged us a few times. He said he saw you on 12th Street.
Really?
He's like, I wasn't being creepy, but I just saw you. He said you were picking your nose.
Probably. Gross. What was I doing really?
I don't know. You're just driving. Michael Aragon, totally agree. The fear of rejection is huge. I missed Michael's comment. He's the one that saw you. Another reason for creative people maybe being stopped or roadblocks is the vulnerability of what you're creating. It's almost waking up and saying, I'm okay that my products suck. Yeah, it's so true. So true. That's kind of what I was saying at the beginning of that. That goes along with that. Like, be okay with it if you put out some real stinkers at first, and because you're going to refine it, you're going to change. Don't put so much pressure on yourself that you have to do, make the perfect, beautiful piece on your first try. That never happens. And if it does, you're a prodigy. You'll make millions. Hi.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Thanks for lunch.
Yeah, love you.
All right, I missed so many comments during all of that. In my case, I think I overthink the project. By the time I'm done overthinking, the day, the week, the month is over. Yeah. My kid has the same pink Kindle. Yeah, I think that's a pretty hot item. She's addicted to it. We have to do something about it. Like, we try putting limits. Like, we just watch it for an hour or so because she watches it so much. She loves YouTube, and we're very careful about what she watches on YouTube because things can get weird. But I'm worried about like the effects that the effects of staring at a screen for too long when your brain is so, underdeveloped. I mean, I don't know. It can't be healthy. We got to figure out what's crazy is it's really nice when she's on it because she's so well behaved. Like she just sat there, while I'm able to work and do this kind of thing. And so she just stays busy, and it's really nice. But I don't want her to rely on it too much. I agreed to about creating a product and getting rejected. Yeah, that's huge. It really is. I remember being so scared to start daily vlogging because I know I'm a goofy looking guy. I'm sure my personality doesn't jive with everybody. There's gonna be something every single day that somebody will see in my videos and be like, what is this ding dong doing? And so I know that that's gonna happen, and it does. I'm actually quite surprised it doesn't happen more often. I don't know. There are a couple comments, but for the most part, it's like nothing but positive stuff. And so after those started coming in, I'm like, I just wanted to keep going. I was just so appreciative of your guys' support and how positive it was. And so even though I was really nervous at first and really scared to put myself out there, it's been way more rewarding than it has been, what's the antithesis of that? Anything scary. Think about what you're good at. Think about what you enjoy making. Take a step back and it will come to you. Where are the camera bags? Yeah, did you hear? I don't know if you were here, but yeah, anyway, I just talked all about that. Kim, I'm sorry, I missed your comment. I'm scrolling back to see if I can find it. There's been so many comments, I don't know. Okay, everyone please hit the like button. Thanks. Yes, thank you, Kim. Kim is such an awesome supporter of ours. I really appreciate that. Did you have another comment, Kim? I'm guessing that was it because I've gone pretty far back. Yeah, thank you, Kim. That really means a lot. Go hit the like button. People don't realize when you're hitting the like button, it's actually sharing your video. But YouTube has a new feature. I don't even know when this happened. Somehow I missed it, but I turned on YouTube and there's a button that says share. You can share videos now. somebody shared one of our videos and was like, here's one of my favorite YouTubers, go follow him. And I was like, oh, this changes YouTube forever. This is a huge game changer. It really is, because that, like, Facebook has always had that shareability, like go viral type of potential with the, sharing on other timelines. And when I first saw Facebook, I hated that. I'm like, I don't want to see what somebody else likes, like, because I was used to MySpace where it's like, I'm just putting out what I like and that's it. I don't care what anybody else likes. But the shareability is massive. And I've already, just so you all know, I'm going at it. I'm sharing people's videos who are kind of taking part in the maker vloggery world that I was talking about. Like, if you're a maker and you want to vlog, let's do it together. Let's come together on this. And so if you make a killer vlog, I'm going to share it to my followers. I love I love that new feature. I was talking about creating. I will repost. I'm so sorry, Kim. I've missed a lot. I gotta eat. Are you guys gonna be offended if I eat? This is another one of those vulnerable moments. Like, I like hanging out with you guys, but I also like to eat. Should I stop it and come back? Yep. Don't stop. Brady says don't stop. He's eating too. This is turning into some eating fetish video. You saw my bite? That was a pretty big bite. That's how I roll, Mike. Can I call you Mike? Are we on those terms yet? Pick up the trailer. Just got a reminder. Our camp trailer's done today, so I'm going to pick it up. Okay, so what's your biggest fear? What scares you about creating? Is it something that is out of your control, or is it something that you are telling yourself without realizing it and you just can't get over that obstacle? Is it like a vulnerability thing? Is it fear of rejection? If it is, let's talk about it. Bring it up. Let's figure out like what are you really afraid of? I don't know. I think a lot of times it comes down to money. I've had a lot of people message me and they're like, dude, I want to create a wallet, but I just don't have money for leather. But if that's what it is, and I guess we're just talking with leather in this case right now, but if that's what it is, there are so many things you can do. Like, I'm going to do a video about this. You can take a $1.50 razor blade from Harbor Freight, a utility knife, and a needle and thread that you can get for really cheap. We're back. I'm sorry, I got a phone call. We knew this was gonna happen. It happens every time I do a live stream. I feel like I can't come up with something original. Well, I get that. I totally get that. I would say, don't worry about it. If there's something that inspired you about inspired you to make, and you're afraid of copying, just make it anyway. Just get into the craft, figure it out, figure out how it's made, and then down the road you can tweak it. I mean, I'm not suggesting you go off and just sell something that somebody else has designed, but if that's gonna get you creating and just get you started, just do it. It's better finished than perfect. So get it done. You can tweak things later, you can change it up. All right, I don't wanna miss Kim's comment. I believe as you learn, your passion will allow you to grow. Your creativity, which is exciting, and it motivates you to create more, you must seize those moments. You can do it. Yes, I couldn't agree more, Kim. That's such an awesome comment. I love it. Usually I change the design after I make something, and then it's like possible to produce it time-wise. Yeah, there's gonna be a way. That's kind of what I remember. I mean, I still think this way as I'm designing new products. Like, okay, I don't want to copy anyone. I'm going to create something that's all on my own. But even if you do come up with something completely original right in the beginning, you're still going to have to make tweaks over time in order to make production more efficient, or you need to switch up the leather because you find out the machine you're using actually marks up your leather too much, like I've talked about many times before. the big thing for me, okay, wait, I gotta read Michael's comment. I think your value of what originality has to be changed. What is the value, or is it what others will see as an original idea? Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point, Michael. I think you can use things as inspiration, and even if you took it and tried to make the exact same thing on your own, it's probably gonna come out looking pretty different. That's just kind of how things go. So just start making, just start doing it. I think I saw that one. Logan O'Brien. The big thing for me is that my dumb brain keeps jabbering in the background that people aren't going to like my stuff and won't buy it because it isn't really that good. Yeah, I totally get that, Logan. I totally get it. But we have to figure out a solution to get past that. If I could go back, like the first couple years of me making stuff and selling stuff on our website, the quality was so terrible that like I wouldn't even dream of putting something out like that now at this point. But it's interesting because all of that is what got me here now, and the people who were there with me even back then, you know, are what built the stepping stones of getting me here, which is somewhere I'm really happy and I really love. So I totally get it, but we got to figure out a way to like break past that. My friends and family all tell me my work is amazing, but that little voice in my head keeps telling me that I have to say, yeah, I totally get that. Let's get past it. All right, you guys, I got to go. I'm really sorry. My partner just said he's coming to stop by and grab something. I got to finish my sandwich. It was good hanging out, you guys. Let's do this more. But for sure, every Monday. I think this is going to become kind of a tradition thing. Like, let's just do it. Live stream Mondays. Hashtag live. I don't know. We don't have to come up with a hashtag. Don't skip both physical product and mentor finding. Gosh, I wish you guys could just keep this conversation going. Have a wonderful day. Bless you, Kim. Thank you so much. Later, Gary. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.